Hemington is a village and civil parish 5.5 miles northwest of Frome, in the Mendip district of Somerset, England. The parish includes the villages of Hardington, Faulkland and Foxcote. History. The name of the parish means the settlement of Hemi's people. The parishes of Hardington and Hemington were part of the Kilmersdon hundred, while Foxcote was part of the Wellow hundred. On the village green in Faulkland and at several other sites throughout the village there are standing stones of unknown origin. Between two of the stones of the 16th or 17th century village stocks. There are two pubs in the village, the Faulkland Inn, which dates from the early 19th century, and the historic Tucker's Grave, which was probably built in the early 18th century and is one of the few remaining parlour pubs with no bar counter. Foxcote was on the route of the Somerset and Dorset Railway and was the site, on the 7th of August 1876, of a collision between the Wimborne to Bath train and one travelling from Bath to Radstock. The crash, known as the Radstock Rail Accident, left 13 people killed and 51 injured. It is just off the route of NCR 24, the Colliers Way, which is named for the Somerset coalfield which included a colliery at Foxcote from 1853 to 1931. In 1896 they were owned by Ruthlington, Hewish and Foxcote Colliery Co., and by 1908 this had been changed to Ruthlington Collieries Co. Limited. The Upper and Lower Ruthlington, Hewish and Foxcote were later all merged into one colliery. In the late 19th century a local quarry owner, John Turner of Faulkland, took out a lawsuit against his neighbour Hedworth Jolliffe, 2nd Baron Hilton, who owned Amadown House in Kilmersdon. When Turner lost, he erected a tower of around 180 feet high to rival the column at Amadown, with a dance hall and tea garden at the base. When Turner died in 1894, Lord Hilton bought the structure to demolish it. The base and dance hall were converted into workers' cottages and eventually demolished in 1969. Manor of Hardington. John VI Bampfield of Poldy-Moor, Devon, married Agnes Pedderton, daughter and heiress of John Pedderton of Hardington, Somerset, by his wife Cecilia Turney, daughter and heiress of John Turney. By his wife he had two sons, the eldest Sir William Bampfield of Poldy-Moor, the youngest Peter Bampfield of Hardington, Somerset, whose ultimate male descendant was Warwick Bampfield of Hardington, whose heir was Sir Copplestone Warwick Bampfield, 3rd Baronet of Poldy-Moor. Governance. The parish council has responsibility for local issues, including setting an annual precept to cover the council's operating costs and producing annual accounts for public scrutiny. The parish council evaluates local planning applications and works with the local police, district council officers, and neighborhood watch groups on matters of crime, security, and traffic. The parish council's role also includes initiating projects for the maintenance and repair of parish facilities, as well as consulting with the district council on the maintenance, repair, and improvement of highways, drainage, footpaths, public transport, and street cleaning. Conservation matters and environmental issues are also the responsibility of the council. The village falls within the non-metropolitan district of Mendip, which was formed on 1 April 1974 under the Local Government Act 1972, having previously been part of Frome Rural District, which is responsible for local planning and building control, local roads, council housing, environmental health, markets and fairs, refuse collection and recycling, cemeteries and crematoria, leisure services, parks, and tourism. Somerset County Council is responsible for running the largest and most expensive local services such as education, social services, libraries, main roads, public transport, policing and fire services, trading standards, waste disposal and strategic planning. It is also part of the Somerset and Frome County constituency represented in the House of Commons of the Parliament of the United Kingdom. It elects one member of Parliament by the first-past-the-post system of election, and part of the South West England constituency of the European Parliament, which elects 7 MEPs using the DONT method of party list. Proportional representation. Religious sites. Foxcote Church, dedicated to St. James the Less, dates from the early 18th century and incorporates a 15th-century turret. It has been designated by English Heritage as a Grade II * listed building. The parish church of St. Mary dates from the 12th century and is Grade I listed. The Church of St. Mary at Hardington in the parish of Hemington, Somerset, England dates from the 11th century and has been designated as a Grade I listed building. It is no longer used as a church and is in the care of the Church's Conservation Trust. The Wesleyan Chapel at Faulkland has been designated by English Heritage as a Grade II listed building.